Hey guys, welcome back to Clash with Chris, and in today's video we're going to be hopping on this grand challenge, and we're going to be using a interesting deck. And a lot of you guys are going to say, wow, this is crazy, but I'm going to be using a Barb Hut today. Barb Hut is never really seen, and I did see this deck and I did want to give it a try. I am hopping in on a grand challenge that I already do have a loss on, so who knows, maybe we can get some wins here, but let's give it a try, and we're just going to go over the deck here and why that I think that this deck is honestly kind of good. So we do have our first matchup here. So this deck, has some of the best cards in the meta right now. Furnace is really good, Graveyard's really good, and then it all kind of ties together with the Hero Ice Golem. You have a good tank. We're just gonna Furnace the back here. He is gonna skeleton Miner. We're just gonna Skeletons as a Miner, honestly. But yeah, this deck overall is just really solid. It looks like this guy might be playing like a just a minor chip deck. That's kind of the impression that I'm already getting. Let's just go ahead and Barb Hut here. But Barb Hut is actually a pretty underrated card, I feel like sometimes. It's good in some situations, and I feel like I've been picking it a lot in Mega Draft, because right now, the Mega Draft Challenge rank out is out, and it's just it's a pretty fun card to pick. I'm not even gonna lie, it's pretty interesting to use. So it's not minor chip because he's running Executioner Bell. So I don't really know what we're playing against here. Okay, so we are playing against a minor deck. We're just gonna go ahead and pop our freeze here on our Ice Golem. Should be able to freeze that balloon up. Freeze that Executioner up as well, which is really nice. And we're just going to play nice and chill here. We're going to snowball that cannon. Hopefully Furnace will be able to take it out. Nice. Again, but yeah, this deck is pretty solid. It's pretty good defense as well. We did cycle both of our evolutions already now, which is already really good. We are going to go ahead and go in with an Ice Golem Graveyard, because he went with his Executioner here. Just get him to spend his elixir, honestly. That's kind of the goal of that whole entire push. We are going to Evo Snowball that. Go Skeletons up high here, and go with an Ice Golem as well. Unfortunately, we do end up losing our Evo Furnace there, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and pop our ability on our Ice Golem. We are going to do a lot of damage there. You guys could see, this deck, you have really good defense, especially with, the Barb Hut. And then, even if you need to play, your Ice Golem on defense, you also have that freeze ability, which is just super good. We're just going to Snowball here. He may have just given up, honestly. We did so much damage to his tower. Yeah, it looks like he's just giving up. Really, really easy win against a pretty good deck, honestly. This guy is probably an Ultimate Champion player, and we just beat him with Barb Hut, so it's kind of crazy. But yeah, we're literally just going to throw stuff at his tower now. And I was thinking about making this video into parts and kind of showcasing different decks you can use on grand challenges. But we do take the first win there with this Barb Hut, so let's just hop into, the next game here. Just gotta open these chests. Alright, let's go. Alright, so we do find our next game here. So let's go ahead and... I'm thinking we're just going to cycle our Snowball. Let's see if he does anything first. Yeah, it doesn't look like he's going to, so let's cycle Snowball. Of course, as soon as we throw our Snowball, he places Zappies. I absolutely hate when that happens. Might be playing up against Recruits here. Let's just go Furnace the back to deal with those Zappies on the right. Okay, so he has Mother Witch. That's really bad for us, but he doesn't have an Encycle now, which is really good for us. So this is going to be an interesting match. I could already tell. So hopefully we can take out the Mother Witch here with the Furnace. But he is going to play some other cards here, which kind of does stink, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and pop our Ice Golem ability here, because we do have a good opportunity. We're going to go ahead and Snowball his Skeletons on the tower. And maybe we can get some damage. But yeah, we get a little bit. I'll take it. Obviously, going up against Mother Witch with Graveyard is never good, so this is going to be a hard matchup, kind of no matter what. But I think as long as we can get into double Elixir and we could really use advantage of our poison, we should be good. We do cycle our Evo Snowball here as well, so we have a good defense here. But he is running what looks like to be an RG deck. I could be wrong though, but I'm kind of have a feeling that it's going to be RG. We're just going to get an Ice Golem here. He's going to fish him in our Furnace, which is kind of annoying, but I can't really do much about that. And he's actually going to go ahead and go Giant Skeleton, so maybe it's not RG. I mean, it definitely still could be, but I have no idea what this could be so far. The Fisherman should pull back the one barb. Hopefully we can get another set of barbs out here in a second. Are we going to get anything? No? Okay. So we're just going to go ahead and minions and Evo Snowball those piggies. That way we don't get too much damage taken on our other side here. Only like 2 pig hits, which is pretty good. Let's go ahead and Evo Furnace now. He is going to get down his Mother Witch to take out those minions, but that's honestly good for us because now we could go Graveyard opposite lane. He is going to use up his Ghost too, which is honestly a really good counter to Graveyard. We're going to go ahead and pop our ability with our Ice Golem here. He does end up arrowing the Graveyard, so he is going to be able to get a good defense off here. But that's more than okay. We'll just go ahead and split that in the back. Let's go Barb Hut now for his piggies. Barb Hut will full counter the pigs, so we're good there. We can go ahead and actually go in now with a push here. Even if he Mother Witches, that's completely okay. He does go Zappies, which is interesting. We're just going to poison here and get a lot of damage. If he has Evo Pigs, he has them in cycle, so I do have to be careful with that as well. We'll go ahead and Furnace that right side here, and it looks like he is going to go Piggies here in a second. Yeah, there are the Piggies. Coming down with the Evo Skeleton Army, which is kind of crazy. We'll go ahead and pop our Ice Golem ability here, hopefully to knock off that guard. Perfect. Awesome. Great defense. Fisherman will come to the tower, but then we can do Skeletons on top. Perfect. He is going to actually play his Mother Witch in the back, but I'm not going to go in here. I'm just going to play nice and slow. We're going to go Barb Hut for the Ghost here, and he actually is going to go ahead and go in with Piggies too. That's fine though. We'll just go ahead and snowball everything in case he arrows. Yeah, he does end up arrowing everything. That's fine though. Let's go Ice Golem here. And then let's just go ahead Graveyard as well. He is probably going to Skeleton Army or Mother Witch. Yeah, so he goes Mother Witch, which just honestly poison everything. Should take care of most of the piggies too, hopefully. Yeah, so he does get a lot of piggies off there, but that's fine. We'll go ahead and go in with our Barb Hut now for defense. Minions too. Should be able to full defend everything, honestly. Not super duper worried. Let's go ahead and go in with another Graveyard here and go in with a Snowball as well. Evo Snowball will be able to push everything to the back, and we should just take the win. Literally super easy. He did get some good damage on our left tower, but again, a pretty easy win. Open our next chest. And then let's hop into the next one. Alright, hopping into the next game. But yeah, Barb Hut gets such a bad rep, honestly, but it's pretty fun to use. Again, you don't want to be too aggressive in single elixir, because obviously Barb Hut is like a really high elixir card. We'll just Barb Hut his pigs here. It's a very high elixir card, so, you know, sometimes you don't get the most value out of it, but even here, like, we defend his pigs for, you know, a +1 trade, and all he gets down is that. So he might be playing the same deck that we just played against, honestly. It's really looking like it, so kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie, but it is what it is. Probably not the most fun to watch me play against the same deck again, but hey, I can't control it, so we'll just try to win, and yeah. But another Mother Witch player is kind of crazy, not gonna lie. We'll just go Furnace the back here, and then I think I'm just gonna go Barb Hut for the piggies. Awesome, his Ghost end up goes for the barbs, which is exactly what I wanted. I didn't want it going the other way, so that's nice for us. We can go ahead and Graveyard again, honestly. So that is a really bad Giant Skeleton for us. I'm actually a little bit worried now here. We're just going to go ahead and poison all of that. Poison should take care of most of the stuff here, I feel like. So this guy's playing Knight, actually, so really interesting here. We're just going to go ahead and snowball the knight and then go skeletons like that. We kind of need to save the rest of our elixir in case he goes your Evo Pigs. So he is going to ghost the back here. I'm going to let him have some knight damage. That's fine. He can have it. I don't want to overspend on defending that. We'll go ghost, not ghost, ice golem for that. Jeez, it's like an e-golem almost. He is going to go ahead and zappies the back. Let's just go ahead and poison that, honestly. Then he's going to skeleton army, so he is running pretty much the same deck as last game, so again, kind of annoying, but what are you going to do about it? Go ahead and minions his Mother Witch, but he is going to be able to defend it, which is, again, pretty frustrating, but once again, what are you going to do about it? We definitely are going in here, because we have a really good push right now. We'll go ahead and pop a poison down as well, and we're going to pop our freeze on our ice golem as well here. Should get a really, really good freeze. Literally perfect. We're able to get our Barb even on the tower, I think, which is great for us. We'll go Barb Hut here. He is going to throw down his giant skeleton in front of his zappies here. We're just literally going to go with our furnace now. We should be chilling. We'll go ahead and Evo snowball everything back too, so it gives us some time to maybe get a Barb out. So we don't get a Barb out, but we do get his Mother Witch in front with that Evo snowball, so we get a good defense, so really nice. We are going to get an interesting defense here, honestly. He does get his Evo Pigs down on kind of a good point, but we get a really good graveyard down at the same time, so we'll just go ahead and go in with another Ice Golem graveyard, and that should just be good game, honestly. I don't see him defending this. Yeah, GG. Another nice win against a pretty good counter, honestly. He was kind of misplaying his Mother Witches a lot, but another nice and easy win. So I think I'm going to do one more game with this deck, and then we'll call it a video, and we'll make a part 2, maybe showcasing another deck. So let's hop into the next game. Alright, so we do find our next matchup. This guy does have RG in his name, so we might be playing up against Royal Giant. But obviously there's never a guarantee. This guy's running Bomb Towers, so it's not likely Royal Giant, but we'll have to see. But Bomb Tower is really good against Barb Hut, so this is going to be interesting. So he's running Witch. Let's just go ahead and poison that, honestly. I don't want to, have that Witch on the board. But Witch Bomb Tower is definitely an interesting start to this game. Alright, so he is going to actually go in and do that, which is interesting. We'll go ahead and go minions here, so his Witch doesn't get too much value. And he is going to Firecracker. Fortunately, our one minion lives there, so we might even get a King Tower activation here. Awesome. That is literally perfect case scenario. Really good for us. He is going to go Mega Knight now. So, an interesting deck. Mega Knight Witch, it's looking interesting. I'll say that. We're going to have to get down another Barb Hut. Honestly, kind of a sloppy Barb Hut, but I didn't really have a choice there. We're going to go ahead and snowball the Dark Gob, because that thing is being really annoying right now. And we are going to have our Furnace hopefully take out that Witch, but he does get down a Barbarian Ram. We are going to be able to barely stop it, though, so we're looking alright, but he does get a good bit of damage on our tower with that Witch, unfortunately, but I still think we're in a fine position. We did cycle our Evo Snowball now too, which is good. And we do have a good hand. Just that Mega Knight I'm a little worried about, because we don't really have a high DPS kind of card in this deck. That's the one thing that I don't like. You don't have something that could just kill the Mini P.E.K.K.A nice and, or the Mega Knight nice and quick like a Mini P.E.K.K.A. But hopefully we can still pick up a good win here. He is going to Mega Knight the back here. That's fine though. I think I'm just going to go in on the opposite lane here. That way I can kind of provide some pressure on both lanes. He is going to go ahead and place down his Dark Goblin to defend there, which is going to do a really good job. And then his Mega Knight, of course, is going to jump again, which is not great for us. We are going to be able to get down a Evo Furnace, hopefully here, and a Poison to defend everything. I think that's going to honestly do a really good job at defending everything. Don't think I'll have to worry too much. We are going to just go ahead and snowball that witch as well, and then go dark minions for his Dark Goblin. We get a really, really clean defense there. We're just going to go in here, honestly. We have 2 furnaces down, so I feel pretty confident here. We're going to go ahead and pop our ability and go for a snowball as well on that firecracker, and you guys can see the power of this deck. We literally just take the win. All the furnaces are just like so strong, super nice and easy win. If you guys did want to try this out, this deck obviously works on ladder, but it's also great in grand challenges, as you guys can see. Quick and easy 4 wins, but I do hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I definitely recommend giving this deck a try because it is fun to use, and that's it. Drop a like to the video and subscribe. Have a good one. Peace out.